channel. This week's video, we are getting into the fall spirit. The weather and the leaves are actually already starting to shift where I live. It kind of put me in the mood to make this fall inspired video and give you guys some cozy ideas and inspiration to put into your journal. I have quite a few ideas to share with you guys today, so grab a drink, grab your journal, and let's get started. A classic first page idea is a mood board, which can also double as a monthly cover page. Mood boards are so much fun because they're basically a collection of images, quotes, and colors that capture the mood/aesthetic that you want for the month or for the season. Here are some of the fall spreads that I've made. I always find my pictures on Pinterest, and when I do, the keywords I always use are based off of the month and the season. So I will look up fall mood, fall quotes, fall activities, fall aesthetic, or I'll use the month. So September mood, September aesthetic, etc., etc. On my mood boards, I add different activities that I want to do. Like I want to either bake or eat cinnamon rolls, apple pie, go apple picking. I definitely want to make some trips to the bookstore and coffee shops. These photos also kind of capture how I see fall. This is kind of how I see September, where it's like cozy autumn activities, and then once October hits, it feels very much like spooky season, which is why I have like a lot of ghosts, Halloween movies. I have Snoopy in a little vampire outfit. One tip I have to make your fall pages even more dimensional is to add texture. For example, I made these words using my label maker so that it adds texture in this way. I also added different elements like ribbons, making a bow, adding a strip of ribbon here, and then also adding stickers that are not flat. They're kind of a little bit more, they kind of puff out. They're 3D, a little bit more dimensional. So that helps add texture. And then also ripping the edges of your pages so that it's not perfectly straight, I think adds a nice look to your pages as well. Another classic journal idea is creating a bucket list. I am definitely biased since I think fall is the best time to make these because there are just so many fun, cozy activities to do. You can create one big bucket list, or you can break them down into different categories like activities, movies, baking, and books. These are my fall bucket lists from the past. Every year I kind of put the same activities on there, but really it's all about just being able to craft, with my hands. I find it fun every single year, even if it's kind of similar every year. If you need ideas, feel free to take these ones. Here's one more bucket list page for you guys to get some more ideas. Like I mentioned earlier, you can just write them all down in one go, or you can kind of split them up into different categories like activities you want to do. Maybe you have a baking bucket list, and then a movies bucket list, or a books bucket list. This is also proof that you do not have to make your bucket lists, super over the top like I did over here. You can totally make your bucket list super simple. You can just write out what you want to do and just make little doodles if you want. Really do not have to overcomplicate your pages if that is not for you. These are merely inspiration pages. Always do what makes you happiest in your journal. The next idea is super simple. It's making a things I'm looking forward to page. For these pages, you can think of big things that you're excited about, like maybe birthdays, concerts, fall parties that you have coming up. You can also think of smaller things like the leaves changing colors, cooler weather, cozy rainy days inside, doing puzzles, drinking tea. Even just listing those things make me really excited. So think about, things you're looking forward to, and you can make a spread about it. Another unconventional tip that I have is to find inspiration outside of your typical journal pages. So I know that you can go on Pinterest and look up, journal inspiration, but actually these pages that I just made were inspired by some nails that I found on Pinterest. So you never know what can inspire you find things that you like, find beautiful images, and see if you can get inspired by things outside of journaling. Maybe you like certain colors, patterns, and it might lead you to making, journal pages that you might not have expected yourself to make. I also wanted to give a shout out to Charisse. These beautiful fall stickers were all made by her. She is a talented artist. I have a ton of her stickers. This is her handle. She has a ton of beautiful themes, and I'm in love with her fall forage one. Her art is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot brave enough about how beautiful it is. I have left a lot of these pages blank so that I can write on them, and then when I'm done writing, I'm gonna add a bunch of her stickers everywhere. I just know that it will add on to the fall cozy vibes. This is not sponsored or anything. I just really wanted to show her some love and support a small business. She also has a Lost in the Library collection, which again, super cozy. I am in love. I definitely want to add these to all my fall spreads. She also has a bookshop collection. She has a Royal Garden collection, which again is just so beautiful. So check out her shop. She gave me this code for you guys to use. I do not make any money or commission off of this code. She was just nice enough to give you guys a discount. So if you're interested in her shop, check it out. It's bycharisse.com, or her handle is bycharisse. You can also make pages to recap some of your memories from the month or memories from a specific day. I actually didn't make too many fall themed recaps last year, so this is the only spread I have from last year. It's my November memories, and I added different pictures from throughout the month, and then I just added kind of a little summary of the things that I did. I used some fall themed washi tape as well as backgrounds that just felt warm and cozy to me. Just because you don't do something fall themed doesn't mean that should stop you from documenting something that you did in the fall. So last year in October, I saw Taylor Swift. So I made an Eras Tour spread. The concert was in New Orleans, which is why I have like Mardi Gras themed colors going on here. But yeah, this is a reminder that just because we're in fall does not mean every single spread needs to be a cozy fall looking spread. It can just be something that you experience during that season. So this is one concert that I saw last year, and then another concert that I saw during the fall was Sabrina Carpenter. I added a ton of things from that day, like our monorail tickets. This was our wristband that we had from the concert. Used a ton of Prince of California stickers to decorate this spread. So again, not a fall themed spread, just a spread that I made for an activity that I experienced during the fall time. I love both of these spreads, and this is a reminder to document your memories, because you will be so thankful that the past you made time to preserve such a fun moment in your life. And I'm so happy that I have this Sabrina Carpenter page and then also my Taylor Swift page. And also I got to go to both of these concerts with my best friend, which was just so amazing, and it just makes me so happy to look at these photos. Another must-do cozy fall page is making a fall playlist. This is again a super easy page to make and just a way for you to curate your perfect fall soundtrack. During this time, I like listening to Hosier, John Mayer, and just like slower, moodier songs. I feel like add to the vibe of fall. So super easy, low pressure journal page to make, just your fall playlist. The very last idea I have for you is to make a junk page. I know some people do like a junk a day spreads. I'm not gonna do a junk every single day. I'm just gonna make a whole page dedicated to junk and just like fill it as I go. Feels a little bit less pressure to me. I just made this brown polka dot page. I labeled it junk, and every time I collect junk during this season, I'll just plop it onto this page. I'm hoping that there is cute junk at like pumpkin patches or apple orchards. maybe like spooky Halloween junk, I don't know, things like that. So this is my junk page. Yet another easy spread for you guys to do, and also low cost. Practically free since it's just junk that you're collecting from stuff you would have otherwise had anyway. Very simple, low pressure spread, and I think it would be fun to see all the different junk that you collect during the season. We have officially made it to the end of this video. That is all the journal ideas I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys found it helpful, and if you did, make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!